talking about different types of mental illnesses, like I feel like it's kind of downplayed. Like, for example, a mentally healthy person downplaying a mental health issue or disorder or disease or whatever. Like, for example, depression. Now, I know I go through moments where I'm not that every single person who says they're depressed are not really truly depressed. But for me, who is mentally stable, I know that I am. I don't have any mental illnesses. But I go through periods of time where I'm like, I'm depressed. I'm going to lock myself in my room and not go anywhere. Girl, that is me being dead lazy because I do not want to deal with.
You know what's just sticking in my head? Imagine someone writes on the comments like, no, you do have a mental health.
But if someone would say that again, it's downplaying it for other people who really truly have, because
all right, so we talked about this before, but what would you call that? Because I don't feel it's just being lazy. Like, I feel sometimes we're really like truly sad and just stuck and can't do anything. Like, not saying to the point where taking a shower for a day, but I don't think it's being lazy sometimes. I think like we have true feelings. Okay,
so what I would call that is, and I'm going to, it's just your spirit is feeling down. Like, I think for stuff like that, like how we feel in those moments.
Yeah.
I think the power of God is what's going to get you through.
Just praying about it.
For me, sometimes truly, I just pray about it. I'm like, get me out of this funk. What it is just a funk. That's what it is, a funk, because I really do have those moments where I'm like, like last year, I locked myself in my room for like a week.
How long?
And, like, I just got out to pee and, to shower and maybe to eat. If I was even sometimes I'm lazy to go eat, I'm like, I don't feel like
I'm never lazy
right now, But anyways, my sister, she learned how to unlock my room door, and she made me get out of bed, and we went. She took me with her to her school, because remember I told you she does product design and stuff. So I went with her to her thing. She was in her studio making stuff, and like, I guess that helped me feel a little better. But honestly, I was just being lazy because I was feeling overwhelmed with stuff going on in my life, and just something I had to get over.
So I feel that like that's taking care of our mental health. Like I said before, like I feel like we don't have a clinical diagnosis, but I feel like in times like that, like I felt like I spoke about it before, where we like we never had to study hard or something like that. Like it's always come easy to us, and now that we're in college, like we struggle with trying to finish college. Not that it's just that we have to, but I feel like it's a mental health thing, like a breakthrough or something that we have to discuss.
I think so too. For me, it's because what is my problem that I haven't graduated yet?
Yeah, exactly.
Something is weighing me down because I know that I'm intelligent,
Yeah.
It's just, I know that you say it's not laziness. And I have a friend who also, I tell her about my problems and stuff. And she says, I don't think it's just laziness, Crystal. I think maybe that's a part of the Black community, trying to get back into the Black community because I'm Black. And
so maybe you're downplaying your own mental health issue because you keep saying, oh, I know I'm mentally stable, but maybe you're not. And this is something you have to talk to.
But I think that would be a downplay on if
I think there's different levels. Like, I don't think it's a downplay.
I think it's a downplay because then if people look at me and say, oh, you have a mental illness, then when people look at other people with real, true mental illnesses, what? No, who is going to take that seriously?
think about it this way.
Especially
think about it this way. Okay.
Get over things. But this is the thing. I get over things fairly quickly, you know?
Well, okay, but think about it. Do you really get over them, or is it just you just shove it to the side? Because then it comes back up later. Like for me, all right, I'm gonna give an example for me. I just like, okay, like something happens or whatever with school, whatever in my life, and I just like brush it to the side, but then it shows up again. Like I just don't put in that same effort. Like, okay, I prepare myself at the beginning of the semester. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Structured, blah, 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 bullshit, right? Then it comes up again. I don't follow that pattern. I've never dealt with the problem.
I honestly don't think, I
think there's levels.
I don't think it's a mental health issue. I think it's some other type of issue that I haven't pinpointed yet, but I don't think it's a mental health issue.
Okay. So the question is, would you ever go and see a therapist? Are you open to that idea?
No. No, I don't.
Really?
I would not, because there's no need for me. Unless it would have to be something very drastic for me to go seek professional help, you know?
All right, so
remember I was telling you in the last video about how the schools and stuff, they offer free counseling and things like that.
Yeah.
That's free, because I'm not paying money to go talk to somebody.
I have a question to follow up with that. If you had a child, right, and your child came to you and be like, you know, I'm so depressed, like I can't do this anymore, blah, blah, like I really need someone to talk to, would you invest money to send that child to them?
They said they're so depressed.
They said they're depressed, like, oh.
Yeah, because this is something serious. But if it's something, like I told you it would have to be something drastic. And they came to me.
I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. I think it's healthy to just go talk to someone.
But you could talk to someone for free. Why waste your money talking to someone who has no interest in you, really? No,
they do have interest. It's their job
to make money, huh?
It's their job to have interest in you.
Exactly, it's a job. So that means, you know, they're not really invested.
But that's like you saying, why come to the hospital? It's my job to take care of you. Because they need to come to the hospital.
It's different. Because some people do unfortunately think like that. And you could tell the difference between those who do and those who don't. But you're still getting care any way you throw it. Now, when it comes to stuff with mental health, people who are not invested, how are they going to help you? Whether they're if they're not invested in your mental health and seeing you get better, how is that going to help you?
For me, I would definitely like. I don't have insurance right now, so I don't know how much that costs to go to a therapist. But like,
you would go to a therapist rather than going to the doctor for your physical thing?
No, I have to get a physical every year, but I'm saying like, I would just like, when I get married, I want to go to a marriage counselor and stuff like that.
Because too.
Yeah, like I would want to go to I want to go to counselor. I feel like if I had
not just a counselor, I'm gonna go to a pastor or something, you know, something.
I believe in that, but a pastor is just a person, and I feel like the pastor. It depends. The pastor.
It depends on what your church, on which church you go to. You know, how strongly do you feel this person was truly anointed by God? I think that's what it depends for me.
Hold on,
right? If I go to a marriage counselor or something like that.
Let me move mine.
But yeah, I would, you know. Oh, are you listening to me? I would go to a marriage counselor. I would go to a marriage counselor, but that's something different. That's you working on your marriage.
No, but I'm saying before there's even a problem, like I don't think it's bad to see a therapist.
I don't think it's bad either, but I'm just saying I personally wouldn't, because I'm not paying no one no types of money. I will find, if I really truly need someone to talk to, I will find someone to talk to for free. You shouldn't have to pay to talk to somebody. Sorry, I'm just, no. Anyways, that's my opinion.
That's my opinion. But that is it for for our segment on mental health. Please leave a comment below. We want to know what you guys think about mental health, what you experienced growing up with mental health, being either if you're Black or a different race. Let us know in the comments below. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.